Hello, this time I will create a 3D scene and animate the 3D camera along a path. In the medial pool panel, right-click and create a new fusion composition. Name the clip 3D camera, change duration to 15 seconds. Double-click the clip and open it in the Fusion page. Drag a Text 3D node to the editor. With the Text 3D node selected, click the Renderer 3D icon in the toolbar to add a Renderer 3D node after the text. For easy node tree viewing and arrangement, we can enable the To Grid option in the context menu. Connect the Output Renderer 3D node to the Media Out node. A transparent empty image is showing in the right viewer. While the Text 3D node is selected, enter Camera Animation as the text in the inspector. Click the Text 3D icon in the toolbar. A new Text 3D node and a Merge 3D node are added to the node tree automatically. Change the text of the second text node to 3D. Bring the Merge 3D node into the left viewer by dragging it to the viewer. We can enable the single viewer for more working space. Change the text size, color, extrusion as needed. Please note that in the Text Node Inspector, the extrusion depth slider only gives you a maximum 0.2 initially, but you can enter a bigger number in the input field to change this behavior, for example 1. A typical 3D scene needs a light node. Select the Merge 3D node, click the Spotlight icon in the toolbar. Again, a Spotlight node is added and connected to the Merge node automatically. Select the Spotlight node in the Inspector panel, go to the Transform tab, and check the Use Target option. Move the target to the text. As we are in the single viewer mode, we can turn on the lighting option in the 3D viewer. Adjust the light position until we see the best lighting result on the text. We can also add bevel to the 3D text by changing the bevel depth and width. As we have two Text 3D nodes, we will adjust the size, position, color, extrusion and bevel of the other text node, so that they are aligned with similar thickness. In this 3D scene, a directional light is added to light up the back of the text. We also enable the Use Target option for easy position adjustment. As we complete the 3D text and lighting composition, we can switch to the Dual Viewer mode to check our final output. But we cannot see the full image of the scene yet. Select Merge 3D node, click the Camera 3D icon in the toolbar to add a camera node to the 3D scene. In the left 3D viewer, we can change 3D options to show or hide certain types of objects in the context menu. As we have done the work on the lights, we can hide the light nodes for easy camera adjustment and avoid accidental changes to the light nodes. Change the camera position until we see the full text in the output viewer. But it's missing the lighting. Select the Renderer 3D node in the Inspector panel, enable lighting and shadow options. And the text scene is now showing as we expected. If we zoom into the lighting detail of the text, we can see the shadow is very rough. To fix this, select the Spotlight node in the Shadows section of the Inspector panel, change the softness option to constant, and adjust the constant softness value until we see the best result. With the camera node selected, go to the Transform tab in the Inspector panel, enable the Use Target option. Move the target to the center of our text model. Now we have a 3D model and a camera ready. It's time to do the camera animation. Make sure the playhead is at the beginning of the clip. In the Transform tab of the 3D camera, right-click the translation label, choose Animate Translate Group. The keyframes are enabled for X, Y and Z. Move the camera to the top right of the 3D text model. We can check the output image in the right viewer as we move the camera. Move the playhead to frame 160, which is the second stop of the camera animation. Drag the camera to the bottom of the text model, a little below the base so that it looks a bit upwards. Move the playhead to frame 300, drag the camera to the bottom right, which will be the final position of the camera. Play the clip. The camera is moving along the straight path lines as we defined. To make the path smooth, go to the spline editor. If you don't see the spline editor, click this spline icon in the page toolbar at the top. Make sure the X, Y and Z of camera 3D are selected. Click the Zoom to Fit icon in the spline editor toolbar to fit all keyframes in the editor view. Use the mouse to drag and select all keyframes. Click the smooth icon in the bottom bar, and you will see the animation path is changed to a smoothed curve in the left viewer. Play the clip, and the camera is now moving along the curve path nicely. We can also define a path to circle around the text model. Reposition the camera at frame 0, frame 100, frame 200 and frame 300, so that it becomes a loop. In the spline editor, select all keyframes and make them smooth. And we can also drag the keyframe handles to further change the path as needed. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.